Now, there's a big update on the West Virginia teacher strike. It appears that the strike is over, and the teachers have won. Now, this is a little bit of a bittersweet victory. Now, I'm going to get to that, but first, let's get to the good news. CNN is reporting that a deal has been reached to deliver a 5% pay raise for all state employees, including the striking teachers. Now, the deal, they say, is intended to end a teacher strike that has canceled 9 consecutive school days across the state. Now, Teachers Union Representative Christine Campbell told CNN that she anticipates school to be back in session on Wednesday if the bill is passed Tuesday in the House of Delegates and the Senate. Now, at a legislative conference committee meeting to resolve the issues between the two bills, because the House of Delegates and the Senate passed 2 different bills. So originally, I believe it was the House of Delegates only passed a 4% increase in pay, whereas the Senate passed a 5%, and that bill is unable to be reconciled. Now, this deal that is passed, if it's passed by both chambers, will give that 5%. Again, that would be wonderful if they could do that, and they could obviously put the teachers back to work. Now, Republican State Senator Craig Blair said that this new deal represents the largest pay raise in the history of West Virginia. Well, that's because we had an unprecedented statewide strike that we have never seen in West Virginia. In fact, 55 counties were shut down. Schools all across the state of West Virginia were effectively shut down for 9 days. That is the power of unions. That is the power of representation. That is the power of labor taking it upon themselves to go, that's it. We've had enough. We have had enough. We haven't gotten a raise in 4 years. Our health insurance rates continue to spiral out of control. And we are actually some of the lowest paid teachers in the country. They make on average about $33,000 a year. So, again, they ranked 48 out of 50 when it came to compensation. So, now, I said that this is bittersweet, right? Again, this is great. This shows the power of labor, and I encourage more states to do the same thing. However, Blair said the government will see a $20 million reduction in spending to come out of cuts to other services. That is general services and Medicaid. So since they are a Republican-controlled state, they did this not by raising taxes. They said no taxes. In fact, they're crowing about this. Oh, we were able to do this without cutting taxes. Well, what did you do? We cut other programs. We cut Medicaid. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, for Christ's sakes, don't do that. This is Senate Majority Leader Ryan Furns, who's a Republican. He said, with this agreement today to reduce spending in state government in order to give every single dollar available to our public employees, we've achieved the goal of being fiscally responsible while also getting a pay raise that will help our teachers get back into the classroom and our students back to school. So, here we go. Now, like, again, on the one hand, the teachers absolutely deserved this raise, and they fought for it, and they went for it, and they showed you what collective action can actually bring. On the other hand, now you've got a cut in Medicaid, which is disastrous. Now, Governor Jim Justice, who was a Democrat and is no longer a Democrat when it suited him, he became a Republican. He agreed to set up a task force to address the state health insurance program on March 13th. I don't know what's going to happen there. So, look, my question is, why can't we do both? Again, we live in the wealthiest nation in the world, and yet we cannot make sure that teachers get money that they need, that they deserve for teaching our students, and also to make sure to take care of the poor on Medicaid. I mean, what we do is, look, the Republicans have successfully pitted two sides against each other. All because they refuse to raise taxes on the wealthiest corporations and individuals in West Virginia. It's a disaster on that front. As much as I love the teachers that have fought for this, and they deserve their pay, and as much as I love the power of unions and how much they fought for, I now worry about what Republicans will take from the people that are on Medicaid. That money should have come from the wealthiest West Virginians. That should have come from the corporations. And this is Republicans, of course, robbing Peter to pay Paul. This is why we need progressive representation, so that they will actually be able to get the funding that they need without having to hurt the most vulnerable. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.